Okay, does that make sense? We all get that down? Okay. Okay, so yes, there's some word problems today. Oh, I'm ahead of myself. Will you guys label these as angles of elevation or depression? And I'll catch up to you. You guys take a second to label these and then we'll rattle them off together. Angle 1. You're just labeling angle 1. Is that an angle of elevation or depression? Right, is it below? So something to think about. Is it below the horizontal line or is it above the horizontal line that's there? And again, if you're struggling, put yourself in the point of view of whatever the object is. Are you the bird? Are you looking up or down? Okay, what did you guys put for angle 1? Yep, I'm just gonna abbreviate and put a D. Okay. What about angle 2? Elevation. Angle 3. And angle 4. Thanks, Linda. Are we okay there? All right, now we have some application here. So it says Leah wants to see a castle in an amusement park. She sights the top of a castle at an elevation of 38 degrees. She knows that the castle is 190 feet tall. If Leah is 5.5 feet tall, how far is she from this castle to the nearest foot? So that's a lot of information, right? Where do you start? Well, what's nice for us is what kind of triangle do we always have in trig?
Right.
Always a right triangle. So I'm always going to start with a generic right triangle. And for whatever reason, I always draw mine like this. Always. I know this is what it's going to look like. And once we establish this, we can go back through and label what makes sense. So we have Leah. Here's our Leah. Staring at a castle. And you can add as much detail to your picture as you want. You will find out I'm not an artist, but here's my castle. Whatever. Okay. She's looking at the castle with an angle of elevation of 38 degrees. Where do you think that 38 is going to go? Yeah, by her eyes, right? She's looking up towards the castle, so here's my 38 degrees. She knows the castle's 190 feet tall. Where is that going to go?
Hypotenuse.
If you're looking at how tall something is.
On the opposite.
Right, this is your castle. 190. She's 5.5 feet tall. I'm going to try to put that by her. And we are looking at how far away she is from the castle. Now think about it. If she was to walk to the castle, what distance am I measuring? The bottom one, right? Can she walk in the air to the castle?
Yeah.
Well, I wish she could, but no. No.
I could do that.
Now the only issue we run into with this problem here, if the castle's 190 feet, but she's 5.5 feet tall, what's going to be the length of that vertical distance there?
190.
Or no, 145. No.
I don't understand.
Yeah. So if the castle's 190 feet tall, but her eyes are 5.5 feet off the ground, what do you have to do these two numbers to get this length? Subtract. 184.5. Right? Her eyes aren't on the ground.
Yeah, but they are at the top of her. Yeah.
We could have really gross decimals or giving you a nice decimal. I think we just kind of take it and run with it, right? But now we have a problem that you've seen before, right? Mark your angle. What's 184.5? What side?
Hypotenuse.
Opposite. And what's x?
Adjacent.
We're going to use a lot of tangent with applications because it's easier to measure vertical and horizontal distance compared to that diagonal.
I have 236.
How do we get x out of the denominator? Times it. Go for it. Then divide by. What are we getting, folks?
236.
236.
See? 236.15.
I totally agree, but I think we're going to the nearest foot.
236.
Perfect. All right. Good work. Okay, when you're ready, flip it over for a few more. I know, this is why we gotta go back to the cards tomorrow.
No, because now it's bad. Like they're so distracted.
Okay, we're gonna keep going though, so you have time to work on your homework after this. The crossbar of a goalpost is 10 feet high. If a field goal attempt is made 25 yards from the base of the goalpost that clears the goal by 1 foot, what is the smallest angle of elevation at which the ball could have been kicked to the nearest degree? We don't understand, right? So what should we start with?
A triangle.
A triangle.
No, that's a square.
All right, triangle. You guys know what a goalpost is?
Yes.
I can flip all this thing, right? I'm gonna draw that right here. So if that's 10 feet high, where am I putting 10?
On the side.
On the side. And then it says a field goal attempt is made 25 yards from the base of the goal post.
Isn't that hypotenuse?
Where is your kicker going to kick it?
Bottom.
The bottom, right? But do you guys see how we have yards and feet? I have 10 feet and 25 yards. I got to convert one of them.
So 10 yards.
I think we should convert yards to feet. So it's a whole number? 75, right? 3 times 25? But the ball needs to clear the goal post by 1 foot. So really, how high is this side? 11. And we're looking for this angle. Okay, so what side is 11? Opposite. What side is 75? We do another tangent?
Yes.
Now remember, we don't know our angle. That's what we're looking for, so we're going to put an X. 11 over 75. So this is a problem from yesterday. How do you get an angle measured? What do you use? Inverse. Very good. That seems very large. I don't think it's that big. I also could be wrong. I'm also getting 8.
8.34.
How do you do
I know you're also here.
Years to be 8.
Nearest degree.
How do you use
Okay, did you guys go to the nearest degree? So what's your answer? 8. Good job.
I said that.
Okay, we're switching gears to angle of depression, folks. A search and rescue team is airlifting people from the scene of a boating accident when they observe another person is in need of help. The angle of depression to the other person is 42 degrees, and the helicopter is 18 feet above the water. What's the horizontal distance from the rescuers to the person to the nearest foot? A lot of words. Thank you. Draw a triangle. And again, I do think it helps if you give yourself some point of reference, right? Here's going to be my boat. Here's my person in the water. I have a really bad example of a helicopter, but that's it. Sorry.
That's a
That's my helicopter. I don't know. Guys.
Wait, I don't understand what's what.
Here's where the people sit. That's the propeller thing, the tail. I don't know. Do you? This helps me. Whatever works for your brain works for you. Okay, now here's a weird thing. The angle of depression. So you're going to be up in the helicopter looking down. So there's your horizontal line, and I'm looking down. But now is that 42 in your triangle?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, does that mean you have to subtract from it?
It's congruent, doesn't it?
That's also 42.
Alternate interior, so that's why it's going to go right here.
Hey, let me know what the third angle is. Is that helpful?
You could do it that way, but you only need one angle. So we have our angle. What else do we know? Helicopter is 18 feet above the ground. Where's 18 going to go?
On the right there.
Yeah. And where you want the horizontal distance? This is horizontal, right? What trig function are we using, folks?
Tangent.
Yep, there's another opposite adjacent situation.
Okay, now it's 19. 20.
Multiply by x to get it out of the denominator. Hearing a lot of good answers. I think that we want to round to the nearest foot. I think it should be 20 if you round.
What time is it?
It's 12:20. Okay, you guys get a head start on that last one. Draw your own picture, and I will catch up to you. Okay? I will tell you, this one's a little trickier. The distance you're looking for is actually the hypotenuse, because like if your lifeguard was to save this person, right, they're not gonna jump down and swim over, right? They're gonna dive. I know this one's kind of weird. Like the wording, you'll have to ask if you get stuck on your homework, but you'll have the answer grade to see. But you're really looking on this one for your hypotenuse. So this one will not be a tangent situation.
I got one.
So this one's like 43. How'd you get that? 43. Everyone else gets 43. It's 643. No, that sounds gonna be good.
43.1. Okay. What are you doing in feet?
Yeah, but then 42.
That's great. No, is that what you said? You know next year. What's that? Your brother's high school. Thanks, really good idea. Where's my phone?
Wait, where's the name?
It's just a front.
It's just a.
Just a front.